gosh, it's here! So it's been a minute, but good morning, you guys. The last week and a half or so, Dylan has been working really hard on making the plans for this media console built-in project, and I just looked through them last night and they look so good. They are really detailed, which detail's always better. Those will be available in the link down below and throughout this entire build series, but new feature, we're printing the plans now. Yeah! So we're printing and we're shipping the plans to you if you want to choose that option, or you can still buy the digital plans. Either one works, but hey, we're shipping them now. Gosh. But also last week we bought a super exciting thing, and if you saw our last video, you probably know what it is.
No problem. Ooh, I can do pull-ups on it too. That's good. I was wondering if my head was gonna see one, but it doesn't.
So back to this project, something happened, so let's go ask Dylan what's going on. So what happened with these? Why are these all out?
Oh, okay. So the reason why you guys haven't had a video in like 2 weeks is because at some point in time my perfectionist came out like a week and a half ago, and I went back and looked through the entire SketchUp model list and I changed a lot of things. And because of that, we have a whole bunch of parts that I cut out already that are basically useless. Now I'm going to be able to get the new parts out of some of these, but I'm having to recut pretty much everything. And the reason is because normally I like to create the plans before we start a project. This project was rushed and I didn't get a chance to do that. And then I stopped myself and I was like, you know what? No, I need to do it that way because that's the proper way to do it. I'm glad I did, because I kind of uncovered. I uncovered some things that weren't going to work that well. I'm always striving to create really efficient projects, and so like this is the project plans for this. So you're going to be able to buy just the media console in the middle or the side cabinet plans with the media console plans. So it'll be a package deal or just this. And I have all of them done now, so I get to follow them, check them, make sure everything's good. And I also have all the cutting diagrams. Now the cutting diagrams are really nice too, because they have, well, where are we at? They have all your layouts and everything on there when you're cutting stuff out with the sizes and where they actually need to go on the sheets. Anyway, so long story short, we have to recut everything, and it's put us about a week and a half behind schedule because I went ahead and created this full set of plans, which is available in the link in the description below if you're interested. As well as, for the first time ever, now that I've taken all your time.
I've already said all this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well you can buy printed versions. wanted this to be extremely fast and very easy to assemble. Pick it up and set it on there. Let's see if we can do that.
Ow!
I'll lean it back and then you put it under there.
I think it's gonna hit the ceiling.
Okay, then pull it up. Just scoot right along those. Okay.
Well, this one though.
I want to get it over there too, but we can carry it the same way.
Oh gosh.
is like the 20th mistake I've made today. I need to get more sleep. I have great plans to follow along with, and I just totally, because, you know, I know what I'm doing, didn't really look that hard at the plans. And of course, this needs to be cut differently. Typical.
These bottom boards need to be ripped down, and as you can see, the board closest to camera is the newly cut board, and you can tell how off it was, but no biggie, we can work with what we got. It is frustrating when multiple things happen in a day, but breathe, figure out a solution, and keep on trekking.
So, put in a lot of work last night. I say last night because it's 6:10 a.m. My alarm clock's about to go off and I haven't gone to sleep yet. I've gotten most of everything done, actually. Unfortunately, we're on a time crunch with this project. That's why I'm pulled an all-nighter to try and get back on track. But yeah, that is the harsh reality, I guess, sometimes of owning your own business, is you have to pull all-nighters. This is not a flex, this is unhealthy, actually. Don't recommend it, but it's sometimes necessary, as I'm sure many of you out there know. So, yeah, so I'll give you a real-life update. But I'm gonna get some coffee and persevere. So I'm getting ready to start applying primer to everything, and again, it's another late night, and I'm gonna use a roller to apply it, primarily because it's a late night and I can't go outside to spray, so I'm gonna roll this on, but I also think that's gonna help with the primer because it'll make it a little bit thicker. I can apply it a bit thicker. But priming MDF is one of the most important parts of using MDF, is probably getting it sealed, using something that isn't water-based that will actually has the potential to soak into the MDF and make it swell. So I'm using a product called Bin by Zinzer. This is a shellac-based stain blocking primer. Most of these types work really, really well for this. This is kind of expensive and it's one of the better options in my opinion. But also I wanted to mention that one of our amazing viewers sent us a bunch of these paint pour spout things, like 3 different options as a Christmas present. So thank you very much. I'm sure many of y'all have seen me attempt to dump paint cans and just spill them everywhere. It's happened multiple times at this point. So I really appreciate that. I'm gonna try this one out first today. That was really awesome to receive that. And so we'll put that on there, doing a little bit of recycling using an old food container lid, a takeout food container lid, and we're gonna get to rolling. And that's definitely the cleanest I've ever done that. So thank you very much for that. It works really well, this first one. I'll try one of the others the next time we use some paint. Well, the sun is coming up, and I managed to get primer on everything last night. So another all-nighter, not back to back. I did sleep a little bit yesterday, and yeah, we'll be ready for paint later today. I'm gonna go sleep for a few hours, get back after it. Alright guys, we're moving on to the spraying, the actual color process, which is very exciting. And we're using Wagner's Flexio 3500, using their detail nozzle. They have 2 nozzles that come with it, so you can do big projects and small projects, which is pretty cool. It'll be the first time we're using the smaller one, so that's cool. And we're going to see how well it works. Wagner's been a long time supporter of the channel. We really love their product, so I'm excited to try this one out. And so first thing we're going to do is load it up with some paint. For the paint, we went with a new one for us, which is a cabinet and trim enamel. Usually we use an alkyd-based product, but we're going to try this one out today and see how it works. We're going to test it on this board right here first, see how things go, and then move on to spraying our panels.
In our makeshift
spray
booth.
And our sweet spray booth we have going on here. Wow. So for those of you that are wondering, the setting I'm on is about 7 or 8 on the airflow, so basically the top end, max airflow. And I went all the way to the max flow volume, so all the way to the plus here, and then I backed off like a quarter turn, and that seems to be the right ratio for this product. And that sprays really well. I mean, there's no overspray. Like the overspray is maybe 2 inches tops. That's impressive. That's very impressive. Let's get after it. I'm excited. Genuinely very impressed with the quality of spray that is. Normally, you'll get when you're spraying with more budget-friendly sprayers with thicker paint, you'll get more of the splatter effect. Usually, it doesn't really affect anything, but it's kind of annoying. This handled this paint flawlessly.
Usually when there's overspray, I can like smell the paint.
Yeah.
I can't smell it at all.
It's very, 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 very minimal overspray. Genuinely impressed about that. I mean, those look great. Like those look like they're going to require very minimal touch-up work. Like they're going to be flat and really nice finish. Wow.